life. I went to high school and then off to college in New York City. I'm from Philadelphia originally. And I went to school in New York City and did 4 years of fun and studying and Red Bull and all that nonsense that happens in college. It's like a PTSD thing just thinking about it. You know, ugh. But college. So I was on the road to be a teacher. I studied psychology and education, and I did my student teaching my senior year in a classroom of third graders who were half regular ed kids and half special ed kids. So it was like a crazy classroom, and the teachers didn't know what they were doing, and I didn't know what I was doing because I was supposed to be learning from them, and it was like this chaotic mess, kind of, where like the kids would like start, like it got violent a few times. It was not a safe place for the kids, and it wasn't a safe place for me either, really, like psychologically. So anyway, one day these kids they made me cry. Okay, I don't remember the exact situation or what happened, but I ended up in tears in the hallway, and the kids saw me through the doorway, and they felt really bad about it, but that didn't change the fact that these third graders had eaten me to pieces. So I was like, you know what? This was a really hard time for me in my life. I was going through like a big transition in terms of, you know, I was about to graduate from my senior year of college, and everybody knows, I mean, who's been in that situation, it's like you're facing uncertainty and you don't know what's coming next, and it's hard. And I realized I didn't want to be a teacher anymore, and I was going through like this terrible chronic back pain that just like consumed me. And I called my mom crying on the phone one day, and I said, Mom, you know, I can't live in New York City. Like, I have to come home. That's the only thing I can think of to do right now, is to just come home to my mom and dad and have them make me dinner and, you know, meditate, like, for 5 hours a day, because I started getting into meditation. That's, side note, I was smoking, like, cigarettes. Like, I was smoking a lot in my senior year because I figured that was the only way to deal with stress. And someone, my therapist, suggested to me that I maybe try the breathing part of smoking, and that I maybe start taking meditation and yoga classes. And I quit smoking for yoga and meditation. So yeah, that's my story of how I found that. Ooh. So anyway, so after that phone call with my mom, I kind of realized that I was going to be taking a major detour from like what I thought I was going, the path I thought I was going down. And I moved home to Philadelphia, and I like spent 9 months like in a metaphorical fetal position, basically like having my mom like tell me everything was going to be okay, waking up every morning, going to yoga class like down the street. I refused to drive cars, by the way, like I thought it was unnatural, and I was like in this zen space, and like some of my friends even, who I'm still friends with now, but at the time they were like, Claire, like what's going on with you? Are you okay? And I was just, everything had to be natural and in the moment, and I started doing improv, right? And I fell in love with that too. So really, all I did, I couldn't get a job. I like couldn't even think of working. So all I did was like stay in this like, you know, metaphorical fetal position in my parents' house, walk down the street, go to yoga, come back, meditate for a few hours, and then every Sunday I would go to the improv incubator over in West Philly. And basically, after like about 9 months of that, I woke up kind of from this this time that I had been in, this like semi-crisis of growing up and of transitions, and I slowly kind of started putting things back together, and I did get a job, and I did move out of my parents' house and those kinds of things. Probably similar experiences that you've all had, but that time that I took for myself, I think, was just really important, and I'm glad that I took it. So, thank you.